Welcome to the video recap. My name is Natalia, and today we're going to be talking about this statue right behind me. This is a statue of Medusa that has just been erected in front of the New York City courthouse. And you're asking yourself, why Medusa in front of a courthouse? Well, let's examine her history, or shall I say her story. You see, in her story, in the new turn of events, because it is 2020, we have a new narrative, and now we have Medusa with Perseus' head because she chopped it off in a metaphorical move as a Me Too movement. Today we will be talking about the Chloe effect. There's a brand new law they're trying to pass up in the United Kingdom based on Khloe Kardashian's Photoshop. I'm not even kidding. And today's the day that if you live in Los Angeles, you can start applying for the rent relief program. It's going to help about 50,000 households here in Los Angeles County. They have $100 million to give away just for renters like you and me.
So when I'm at the house, I got a house right next to the house.
This is the media recap, and that was Uncle Kanye doing what he does best, which is not reading the room. As he goes to Skid Row and in front of thousands of homeless people, he proceeds to say that he has a house next to his house. This is the media recap, and today we're going to talk about what everybody in Los Angeles has been talking about for the last 24 hours, and that is the Staples Center, or what used to be the Staples Center. The heartbeat of downtown Los Angeles, the house that Kobe built, and also the home to many, many championships from the Lakers, the Kings, the Sparks, and our little brother, the Clippers. Also, any artist that was anybody played the Staples Center. And on a personal note, all those nights that I spent browned out at LA Live scalping tickets just to end in a weird after hours in downtown LA. Well, with that being said, the Staples Center is now known as Crypto.com Arena. Great move for AEG as they charged them $700 million. But the new word on the street is that the Crypto.com Arena already has a nickname. It's known as the Crypt. So let me get this right. The old Los Angeles Staples Center is being renamed the Crypt. Coincidence, yes. Unfitting, absolutely not. This is your media recap, and today we're going to get a lesson on democracy brought to you by the Ukraine. So let's get this started. It's no secret that Putin has no intentions in stopping his attack towards the Ukraine, which was only brought on by the fact that the Ukraine decided to adopt more Western world society norms, like democracy. And one would think with everything that's going on behind me that the Ukrainian people will simply just leave and have Putin just have at it. But nope, not the Ukraine, because as of today, 140,000 Ukrainian people living around the world flew into the Ukraine because they're going to fight Putin themselves. And another 20,000 retired veterans that are not from the Ukraine flew into the Ukraine because they're fighting democracy. And while Russia's pushing in with nuclear weapons, with bombs, with Russian tanks, and those coveted AK-47s that are made in Russia, the Ukrainian army and millions of their own people are saying, not today, buddy. As of today, hundreds of thousands of Ukrainian people stayed behind because they're defending their own country. They're dismantling their cars. They're taking vodka and beer bottles, and they're making Molotov cocktails because they're saying, fuck you, Putin. We're going to kung fu you back to Mother Russia.